Ever submit a resume online and feel like it just disappeared? Like it went into a black hole somewhere.
Oh, yeah?
It's like this whole AI thing in hiring just makes the whole job search even more of a mystery.
Right.
But what if instead of being scared of the robots, we could like figure them out?
Mhm.
That's what we're looking at today with RoleCatcher.
Okay.
You sent over a bunch of info on their website and some articles, I think even some user reviews.
Yeah.
So let's dive in and see what we can find.
Sounds good. It does seem like everyone's talking about AI these days,
Yeah.
and the job market is no exception. I think what's interesting about RoleCatcher is they don't try to fight the robots,
Right.
They kind of acknowledge that automation is here,
Mhm.
and they say, okay, here are the tools so you can use it to your advantage.
So less man versus machine, more man with machine.
Exactly. Think of it this way. RoleCatcher helps you understand what the AI recruiter is looking for before you even apply,
Oh, interesting.
before you even hit that submit button.
Okay, so instead of just throwing my resume into the void, I can make sure it actually makes sense to the AI.
Exactly.
Tell me more about that.
Well, one of their core features is analyzing job descriptions.
Okay.
You know how sometimes a job posting seems straightforward enough,
Mm-hmm.
and then other times it's like full of jargon,
Don't even get me
like
started.
all the corporate buzzwords.
It's like you need a decoder ring just to figure out what they're actually looking for.
Right, and that's where RoleCatcher's analysis comes in.
Okay.
They have this thing called revealing the hidden skill profile.
Hidden skill profile.
Yeah. So let's say a job description mentions needing someone highly collaborative,
Yeah.
but doesn't come right out and say teamwork skills.
Okay.
RoleCatcher can pick up on those things and connect the dots. It highlights those skills that might not be super obvious just from reading it.
So it's not just looking for those like basic keywords, it's actually understanding like the meaning
Exactly.
and then pulling out those skills that are most important for that specific role.
Yes, precisely.
That's huge.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Uh,
RoleCatcher takes that analysis and helps you tailor your resume to match.
oh, you mean like actually tailoring it
Yes.
for each job?
For each job.
Because let's be honest, tweaking your resume,
Oh, I know.
it's the worst.
The worst.
It's the most tedious, boring part of the entire job search.
I know. It is. Yeah. But it doesn't have to be with RoleCatcher.
Okay.
Their platform lets you save a bunch of different versions.
Okay.
Like you can have one highlighting certain skills, another one with different experience, that kind of thing.
Right.
And then when you find a job you're interested in, you can actually see which version of your resume would score highest
Oh, wow.
against that specific job description.
So it's like having a little resume consultant
Yeah.
in my computer telling me exactly what to emphasize for each application.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's a game changer, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And speaking of game changers, let's talk about how RoleCatcher goes beyond just the resume. Imagine this. Instead of spending hours and hours on job boards,
Yeah.
hoping you're going to stand out from everybody else,
Right.
what if employers came to you?
Okay, now that sounds like a dream come true. How is that even possible?
Well, RoleCatcher actually flips the script on the traditional job hunt.
Okay.
They have features that help you get discovered by employers
Okay.
who are actively searching for someone with your skills and experience.
So you're saying like they have a way for employers to find me based on like what RoleCatcher has identified as my strengths?
Exactly.
So it's not even just applying for jobs, it's like being found for jobs.
Yeah, it's a proactive approach.
Oh, I like that.
And then on top of that, let's not forget about interview prep.
Oh, right.
RoleCatcher has a database of, get this, over 120,000 interview questions.
Hold on, 120,000.
120,000.
That's more questions than I can even fathom.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a comprehensive collection.
Right.
Organized by career path,
Okay.
skill set, all that.
Okay.
Designed to prepare you for any interview. But it gets even better.
Okay, there's more.
RoleCatcher also offers AI-powered feedback on your answers.
So you mean I can like practice my answers and get feedback
Right.
before I even go into an interview?
Before you even set foot in the door,
That's amazing.
their AI analyzes your responses,
Okay.
identifies areas for improvement,
Oh, interesting.
even offers suggestions on how to tailor those answers
Wow.
to specific companies or roles.
So it's like having an interview coach
Right.
in my pocket at all times.
Exactly.
That's incredible, and it takes away so much of the stress.
I know, right?
The uncertainty of interviewing. I remember one time I totally blanked on this technical question, and I knew the answer, like I prepped for it, but in the moment, I just froze.
Oh, yeah.
Having that AI feedback to practice would have been amazing.
It's really helpful to practice those responses when the pressure's not on.
For sure.
And they even have this browser plugin
Oh, yeah.
called RoleCatcher.capture.
I was reading about that. It's like a little assistant for your job search.
Exactly, yeah.
Mhm.
With a plugin, you can save jobs from any job board,
Okay.
LinkedIn, Indeed, company websites. Just one click, and it's saved.
That's so helpful, especially when you're applying to a bunch of places at the same time.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've covered a lot here. RoleCatcher analyzes those job descriptions, helps you fix up your resume, and helps you get noticed by employers, even helps with interviews. What's the catch?
Well, they have a free version and a paid version.
Okay.
The free version gives you a lot of the core features,
Okay.
like the job board integration, basic resume analysis, even some of the interview questions.
That's awesome because everybody deserves access to tools that can help them find a job.
Absolutely.
But then for those who are ready to really take it to the next level, they have the paid RoleCatcher Copilot AI subscription.
Right. And with Copilot, you get all those AI-powered features we've been talking about,
All right.
like the personalized resume help
Yeah.
and the detailed feedback on interview answers, even more visibility to employers.
So it's like a secret weapon for
Right.
the job search. But even if you just stick with the free version, RoleCatcher still gives you a ton of great stuff.
For sure.
It really lets you take charge of your job hunt in new ways.
Absolutely. And it just goes to show that even though AI is changing how we find jobs, platforms like this are putting the power back in your hands.
Yeah, it's about adapting and learning how to use these new tools to your advantage. So there you have it, our deep dive into RoleCatcher. It's a glimpse into the future of job hunting where understanding AI isn't optional, it's essential.
I think so.
Well, that's it for today's deep dive. We'll be back next time with another look at the technology shaping the future.